Hey everyone, I'm X and today I will be speaking as one of the traders of MakeMoneyForex. The purpose of this recording is to review all of my trades, both losers and winners, for the past week. And all these are in fact traded live in our Telegram group, which is free to join. Link to join is in the description below. Okay, so this is my first MMF vlog, and I hope to get the point across as clear as possible without spending too much time, which I know is an important commodity of yours too. Speaking of which, thank you so much for taking your time to look at this video. I'm sure you will benefit from this at the end of the video, so let's get on to it. Okay, so this is the first trade of last week, which is on 23rd of May, Tuesday. And what happened here was there's this price action forming, validating our uptrend bias, and there's a couple of moving averages affirming that as well. Lastly, there's also a good breakout of the high, and we are sure that this is a retracement for the time being, so we went long on this, buying at 12,664.5, which is the close of this bar. Stop loss at 12,660.5 at the bottom of this bar with a bit of spread as a gap, and take profit will be at 12,685.0, which is at this resistance level. And the results of this trade, it's a good profit and it hits our take profit with no issues. As you can see, there's a bit of retracement here, but when this goes back up, we are quite certain that this trade is going to be a good one. Actually, we can move our stop loss over, but we didn't, so we just let it be, and it hit our take profit in the end, which is, and from this I've risked 0.25% of our fund, and in the end it net a profit of 1.28% at the take profit level, including commissions and everything. So I think this is a good trade and is a good first trade. Moving on to the second trade of the same day itself, we have seen the bull and we have realized it kind of weakened slowly, and it couldn't break the previous high as well. As well as it also forming a inverted W, as you can see it's like kind of an M. So we thought that this is a good idea to short it somewhere around here, and waited for this increased volume and size of the bear. And with this hammer being formed, we are quite certain that it's a bear trend. It's back to the bears right now. So shorting it, we have our sell at 12,675.0 and stop loss here at 12,680.0, take profit here 12,645.5, and this is roughly a good 1:6 risk reward ratio, which is kind of good. And trading it, let's see what happens. What happened was it kind of showed a hammer here forming here, and after this close, it signifies a weakening of the back, so in which I close it prematurely and manually before I even hit any stop loss or take profit. And by this close, we still have at least a good profit, which is 0.6% growth with an initial risk of 0.25% again. And so this ends this Tuesday's trades, which is these two trades. And moving on to the next. For the next one, we have our first trade on 25th of May, which is a Thursday. And what we can see here is we have a confirmation of the bear through the moving averages and a big bear candle and a couple of it as well. So after this little bar was closed, we went short, and with the sell at 12,625.5 here, stop loss was at 12,628.5, take profit 12,615.0. this is a roughly 1:3.5 kind of trade risk reward, which is not too bad. And the results were, it was a quick 5 minutes take profit, and risking 0.5%, we managed to get an 0.875% profit. My last trade of the week happened on Thursday as well, and also a short. I managed to catch this retracing green bar close right below the support turn resistance over here, and this gave me a good signal to go short due to it not being able to break the resistance level. And so the sell price is at 12,613, stop loss 12,615, which is kind of just a little bit higher, 12,588.5 as a take profit. This is a good 1:12 risk reward ratio. If it hits, it will be a good trade to end the week, right? So let's see what happens. So the next bar was actually quite disappointing with a small red bar. Yeah, but following my rules, I moved the stop loss towards here, the opening price, and because the bear is not as strong as I thought it would be, so I thought it would just close right out. Moving on, let's see what happens. Oops, it hits our stop loss, which is good at take profit, so no win no lose, which is, I think, is alright to close the week with. And again, initial risk is 0.25%. The final net profit or loss is plus minus 0%. So if only, right? And that concludes our week, my week in fact, 4 trades for that week. Then the conclusion. Last week, my net profit for the fund is a positive 2.755%. Good job, X. So that's all from me. So stay tuned for the next week, and we hope to update this weekly as it goes. Do leave in a comment and like, share, whatever. Contact us if you have any questions. See you next week.